We are back with Portia. It's de Rossi, right? De Rossi.
Yes.
So we have had some fun over the years that you've agreed to be.
In a development that has sent shockwaves through the entertainment world, Ellen DeGeneres has officially confirmed her divorce from Portia de Rossi, marking the end of one of Hollywood's most beloved and high-profile same-sex marriages. The couple, who had been together for over 15 years and married since 2008, were often seen as a symbol of enduring love and strength, particularly in the LGBTQ+ community. Their love story, which began in the mid-2000s, captured the hearts of fans around the world as they navigated fame, scrutiny, and personal challenges together. However, despite their public image of harmony, whispers of trouble in paradise have followed them in recent years, particularly after Ellen became the center of a major controversy in 2020 when former staff members of The Ellen DeGeneres Show came forward with allegations of a toxic work environment. While Portia stood by Ellen publicly during the height of the backlash, posting her now famous "I Stand By Ellen" message on Instagram, sources close to the couple have since revealed that this period marked a turning point in their relationship. Ellen reportedly became more withdrawn, struggling with the public fallout, while Portia tried to maintain normalcy behind closed doors. The dynamic, once characterized by mutual support and shared humor, reportedly shifted as the couple found themselves growing apart emotionally. In a recent podcast interview, Ellen spoke candidly about the split, stating, "Portia and I have had an amazing journey together. But after so many years, we realized we've grown in different directions. It's nobody's fault. We just want different things now." She emphasized that there was no scandal or dramatic betrayal, just two people evolving separately. Still, fans were eager to hear from Portia, who had remained largely silent following the announcement. That silence was broken just days later when she was spotted walking her dog in Los Angeles. Greeted by a flurry of paparazzi, Portia managed a composed smile and offered a brief comment. "I'm okay. It's been tough, but I'm grateful for the love and support." Later that evening, she took to Instagram to share a more thoughtful and emotional message with her followers. In the post, she wrote, "It's hard to put into words what the last few months have felt like. Ellen and I shared so much: laughter, struggles, success, and heartbreak. I will always be thankful for the life we built. Even though we're no longer together as a couple, I still have so much love for her. This is not a war. This is just a shift in our journey." The post quickly went viral, drawing tens of thousands of likes and a wave of supportive comments. Fans praised her for her honesty, grace, and the absence of bitterness in her message. One commenter wrote, "Love doesn't always last forever, but respect can," while another said, "Portia, you are handling this with such dignity. Heartbroken, but I respect both of you so much." It was a moment of vulnerability that resonated with many who had followed their relationship over the years, particularly those who had looked up to them as a beacon of what queer love could look like in the public eye. Clips of the couple's past interviews resurfaced online, reminding fans of their genuine chemistry, the inside jokes, and the quiet moments of affection that once defined their bond. But now, the focus has shifted to what comes next. Insiders suggest that Portia may return to her creative pursuits, including art and design, while Ellen is said to be contemplating a more private life, possibly stepping back from the spotlight for good after the end of her talk show. As the dust settles, one thing remains clear. Despite the end of their marriage, the respect and admiration between Ellen and Portia seem to have endured. They may be closing this chapter of their lives, but they're doing so with an honesty and maturity that is, in many ways, just as inspiring as their years together. In the upcoming second part of this story, we'll dive deeper into the behind-the-scenes details, what close friends and insiders have revealed about the final days of their marriage, and how both women are rebuilding their lives post-divorce. Fans continue to process the surprising news of Ellen DeGeneres and Portia de Rossi's divorce. More details are emerging about what really went on behind the scenes in the final chapter of their relationship. While both Ellen and Portia have handled the split with admirable dignity, sources close to the couple are shedding new light on the emotional toll of their separation and the complex reasons that led to it. According to insiders, the couple had been living somewhat separate lives for nearly a year before the official announcement, often spending weeks apart under the guise of work or personal projects. Friends of the couple say the distance wasn't just physical, it was emotional, too. Ellen reportedly became increasingly reclusive after the end of her talk show and the fallout from the 2020 scandal, often retreating to their Montecito estate and focusing inward. Portia, on the other hand, began re-engaging with her passions, working on art and design while reconnecting with friends and collaborators in the creative world. It wasn't a case of explosive arguments or betrayal, but rather a slow drifting apart that neither could fully prevent. One close friend was quoted saying, "They were no longer growing together. They were growing in parallel, but in different directions." According to this source, therapy was attempted, and for a while there was real hope that they could reignite their bond. But as one therapist reportedly told them, sometimes love isn't enough when life paths begin to diverge. Despite the pain of parting ways, Portia is said to have been the one to initiate the final conversation about separation, choosing honesty over comfort. Ellen, while heartbroken, respected her decision, and the two began the process of uncoupling quietly, well before the public ever found out. Interestingly, some fans have pointed out subtle clues that hinted at their troubles months in advance, such as fewer joint public appearances, cryptic social media captions, and Ellen's noticeably subdued demeanor in her last few public interviews. Now that the news is out, both women appear to be embracing a period of self-reflection and healing. Portia, ever private, is reportedly planning a quiet retreat abroad, possibly in Italy, where she hopes to recharge and immerse herself in art and architecture. Ellen, meanwhile, has been seen taking solo hikes in California, often with her dogs, and has expressed an interest in producing behind the scenes rather than returning to the spotlight anytime soon. Sources close to her say she's considering writing a memoir, not about fame, but about the personal transformation she's undergone in recent years. In a private email leaked to a gossip columnist, one of Ellen's former co-workers described her as softened, quieter, and more real than ever. That sentiment is echoed by those who've interacted with Portia lately as well. Though heartbroken, she's reportedly grateful for the clarity the split has brought and is embracing a new chapter of personal freedom. As for how fans have reacted, the response has been overwhelmingly supportive. Across social media, thousands of messages continue to pour in, offering love, encouragement, and appreciation for how both women have handled such a personal matter, with grace. It's rare to see a Hollywood breakup unfold without scandal or resentment, but Ellen and Portia seem determined to end their marriage the same way they once lived it, authentically and respectfully. In the eyes of many fans, their ability to communicate openly about change, even when it's painful, is just another reason they remain role models. While their romantic journey has ended, their legacy as a couple who broke barriers, challenged norms, and showed the world what visibility and love could look like, will live on. In a time when celebrity relationships often dissolve into tabloid fodder, Ellen and Portia's story remains one of complexity, evolution, and ultimately, mutual understanding. Whether they find new partners or continue walking their individual paths solo, one thing's for certain: both will carry the lessons and love of the past 15 years into whatever comes next. And for fans watching from afar, it's a powerful reminder that sometimes the bravest love stories are the ones that know when to say goodbye.